Hi guys, welcome back. Today, if you remember my last video, I believe it was going over how to find a hot side leak. So today, what I wanted to show you is how you can find a cold side leak. So, if you watched that video, you saw that I had a hot side leak at my crossover, and I also had a little bit of a leak at the gate. I got that fixed, took it for a drive. Still, it was pretty much doing the same thing. It spooled a good bit faster, noticeably faster, which would be because of that hot side leak. So we got that fixed, but it still wasn't right. The car still wasn't building boost like it had previously. So what I wanted to go over today, excuse my mess there, so what I wanted to go over today is how can you find a cold side leak. And really, I would probably say that what I would do is do this before you even run the car. Like, you put your cold side together and you just want to test everything out. My first turbo kit, I turboed this Fox body for the first time, like it's going on 6-7 years ago now. But you know, everybody in the beginning, you don't really know all the tips and tricks of that stuff. I mean, I didn't. And this is just some things like the hot side check that I just pick up running an issue, and I ask, learn things as you go. So this one is a really handy trick, I think. So like I was saying, when you build your cold side, you get everything put together before you even run your car. I would do this, and you're probably going to save yourself some aggravation. Just with this, I think I have in making this stuff maybe 10-15 bucks, and it works out really good. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and we'll show you what I did. Okay, so what you're looking at is just a PCV cap that you would go and buy at Lowe's or Home Depot, and a bolt-in valve stem. Now, this is thin enough, you probably could just use a slip-in valve stem, but I like this idea because it's a little heavier. And then I just bought an air gauge at, I think I got that from O'Reilly's, and it's more so just to kind of check and make sure that it's holding air, as opposed to seeing how much I'm putting in. But you could do that, I guess. If you've got a leak, though, you're going to find it pretty easily without having to go through all that, putting in a specific amount. At least I did on this one. So what you do after you get this put together, so you're, I think I had $5 in that, $5 or $6 in this, and then like $3 in this cap. So you take that loose at your throttle body, okay? And you just compressed air chuck. And my air chuck even has a gauge there, so I guess, I could kind of check that if I wanted. And then, of course, it goes through the fender, through the intercooler, out of the intercooler, and then back up and around into the turbo. So this one is something that's, I don't know, I guess it just depends on what you have at your house, but I tried to find a plug. I couldn't really find anything I liked the size of, so I just came home and I had a old can of Freon, and I just clamped it in there, and have that stuck in there. You want to put a clamp on there. I just threw it together and put air to it, and I got up to like 10 pounds, and I could easily hear the leak I had. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that. So what I had leaking, now in the beginning when I did this, I had a mass airflow meter, and now with the Pimp XS, it's speed density, so it doesn't have a mass area meter anymore. What it has now is speed density. So speed density does not use a mass air meter, so instead of buying a new pipe, which you can do for about $40, find them online, and not have that, but I just went ahead and made a plate and sealed it up with some gray RTV, and it was just a piece of thin sheet metal basically, which It probably would have worked had I used a plate of aluminum, but at the time I was throwing the car together. It was before I moved down here, and it appeared to hold, which I didn't check it. You know, I drove the car after I got down here. It worked, but anyway, fast forward to now. Put air to that, and I could hear air gushing out in the fender, and I knew right off what it was. And I took that off, and sure enough, the plate had bent. That thin plate had bent, and it just started leaking. So I found a adapter, not really an adapter, I guess you call it a block-off plate, and it's just made like a slot meter, but it's made out of a billet piece of aluminum, and it'll go down in that hole, and it has an O-ring on it. So I ordered one of those, and I just got to wait for that to come in now. It's like 15 bucks. Really a cool piece. I'll put a link in the description for anybody, you know, if you run into that or want to get one and don't want to have to buy a pipe. 15 bucks is cheaper than 40 bucks. So, but yeah, so I just took that plate off and cleaned it all up as you saw, and we're gonna put it back together again, and then I'll recheck it after the plate comes and make sure it doesn't leak, but I don't think it's going to. Should be good to go. Car should be back perfect again, and we'll be ready to drive it and tune on it then. But I just wanted to share that because I don't know. I kind of looked around and I didn't really notice a video when anybody's showing how to do that or what you could do to make a tool for that. So I just thought, you know, it might help somebody out. But yeah. So I hope you guys are all having a great day. I just wanted to say I really appreciate everybody that's supporting my channel. Just basically doing this for fun, not really taking it super serious, but I'm up almost to 90 views, I think, when I filmed this, or 90 subscribers, I should say. And I just wanted to thank everybody for who are watching, commenting. Just something fun to do, you know. And if you're on the fence about doing YouTube, I would say definitely do it. It's just kind of take it, you know, for what it is. So, but anyway, we'll see you on the next one. If you haven't subscribed, and if you like the video, please like and subscribe. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.